Hello, this is Mr. Beamer, Haywood Community College, math instructor, Math 152, IN1. This video is hopefully a short explanation on how to complete homework assignments in MyMathLab. The look of MyMathLab has changed a little bit from last year. For those who have used it in the past, and from those students who are new to MyMathLab, this will also be helpful. What you're seeing here is a sample problem from a homework assignment. You got your question, any graphics for the problem itself. For all of your homework problems in MyMathLab, you have question help that you can use to help you to solve the problem. I also encourage you to use the notes that I put on Moodle, the course notes, to help you with your homework assignment as well. So I would definitely recommend having those course notes that I post on Moodle to help you with homework. But these are also supplementary resources that MyMathLab provides that are useful as well. If you click on Help Me Solve This tool, that will give you a step-by-step explanation on how to actually complete this particular problem, walking you through each part of the problem, helping you along the way. Okay. View an example shows you a problem similar to the one that you're solving. It's not the same problem, but it's one very similar. And once again, if you click on Continue, that will walk you through the process of solving this particular problem, and then you can transfer that knowledge into helping you solve the problem that you're on here. I will give you a disclaimer of using both the Help Me Solve This and View an Example. I would try to solve the problem yourself first before using those tools. Those are great tools to use as a last resort if you just don't know how to solve the problem. But the last thing you want is to have those tools as a crutch, where you essentially need them to solve any problem because you've used them so much, which would obviously be problematic when it comes time for quizzes and tests, and those tools are not there for you to use. Video will take you to a video lecture, which will be content that is similar to the problem that you're on. Textbook will take you to the textbook, to the exact page of the section where this type of problem would exist. Ask My Instructor will send me an email, and I would ask that you give detailed explanation as to what you need help with, so I could better assist you. So those are the tools that MyMathLab offers. I would encourage you to use them if you need them. You have an answer box here where you would put the answer for this particular problem. When I click in that, I have other answer tools that I could use to put in an answer. If I click more, then I have more tools if I need them. If I need to put in a fraction or an ordered pair or whatnot, I would want to use those tools. I'm just going to guess at this question, put in an answer. I'm going to put check answer. So that's not correct, and it gives me an explanation. Okay, so I'm going to try again. Same message. So this is my third attempt, final check. Okay, so I get 3 attempts at every problem. You can see on the third attempt when I get it incorrect, it gives me the correct answer and my answer. And then this problem actually has a second part to it. So I got the first part wrong. Okay, I'm guessing on the second part. Once again, I've got 3 chances at the second part here. Okay, so same message. So at this point, I could go to the next question, but I got the question wrong, and in terms of my grade, I want to get it right. So if you hit similar question, that's going to give you a question that's similar to the one that you just did, but slightly different. And this gives me an opportunity to do the problem again and hopefully get it correct. And I can change this red X to a green check, which would obviously help my grade as well. Okay, so technically you have an infinite number of chances to complete every single problem on your homework assignments. In an effort to get a 100% on the homework, or as close to it as you can. So if you're willing to sit down and spend the time and the effort to work out these problems and to redo them when you do get them incorrect, that obviously helps out your grade. I would recommend using the MyMathLab resources that I showed you, the course notes that I post to Moodle, and then of course come by office hours if you have questions, or send me an email. If you click here, this gives me an overview of all the problems in this section. It also tells me which ones I've got right or wrong, and then of course that is correlated to the score that I would get. If I click on the right and left arrows, it'll take me through the questions that I need to complete for that assignment. My score is here on the right hand side. When you're done working on the assignment or each question, I would hit save up here, and that way all of your results are saved, and none of your work is lost. Okay, so that's how homework assignments work in MyMathLab. Practice makes perfect. So this is the opportunity and the avenue in which you can get lots of good practice to hone your skills in the content for this course. Quizzes will also be done in MyMathLab. They are similar to homework assignments. However, quizzes, you will not have the help tools. It's like a traditional quiz in the fact that you're expected to complete the problem on your own. You can, however, use the course notes that I give you on Moodle. You have 2 attempts at every quiz, and after your first attempt, I would recommend that you go into Gradebook and review the quiz. If you go to Gradebook and you look at the quiz on your first attempt, there should be a link that says Review, and you'll be able to review that quiz. And then you'll be able to actually look at your answer, the correct answer, and you'll actually have these tools in the review mode where you can use those to help you figure out how to do the problems. And that will help you to figure those out and basically study. So then when you take the quiz on your second attempt, you will hopefully do much better. The second attempt's not going to be the exact same quiz, but it'll be very similar. The content's the same. The problem numbers will just change. So I'll highly recommend taking advantage of that when you do quizzes. Okay. If you have any questions, like I said, please email, call the office, or stop by office hours. Have a great day.